name is Rob. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things aging. A lot of times it will be the psychology of aging or maybe experience of aging topics. It could be tied into other areas like finances, but for the most part, what I want to talk about is what are the questions that you should be thinking about as you're growing older? What are the things to think about and navigate that? So today, what I want to talk about, and this will be a recurring theme on this channel as it continues, is on trust. As in, who do you trust? So, in one of my last videos, I had an example of a friend of my mother's who had put a lot of trust into a financial advisor. This financial advisor was somebody that had managed her husband's net worth. She thought that was somebody that was going to help her to navigate the future. Oh, my husband who's gone has said that this person's trustworthy, and so I'm going to just continue to operate that way. And that was unfortunately, it did not work out well. So other areas of trust, I've got examples of people who put a lot of trust into family members. And unfortunately, family members sometimes can't be trusted with your finances either. Put the quit claim deed in for the house and this other person's name, and what happens? The house gets sold right out from under people or something like that. I mean, you hear these kind of horror stories all the time. So, what to do? What to do? So, in some ways, the first thing you got to do, I think, is consider control of your financial assets and of your own wherewithal. I don't think you can kind of outsource that, right? I think in some cases you need to make sure that you're making decisions. I do recommend almost everybody that's listening to this channel, ultimately, you should have a will, a trust, a durable power of attorney, a financial power of attorney. That financial power of attorney is going to tell who is it that you truly trust to make decisions on your behalf. If I have a stroke tomorrow, I have somebody on a piece of paper that it says this person's going to make decisions on my behalf. And by the way, if that person's not there, who's the next person that's going to be making decisions on my behalf? Or alternatively, I get Alzheimer's or something like that, which I think is one of the, people talk all the time about like what's worse than death. Alzheimer's might be pretty close, right? I mean, it's a terrible disease. And but the thing is this: it's truly valuable to have and understand. What is the plan, right? What is the plan? And a lot of people are like, well, I've got my wife and I, or my partner and I, we have a plan, and we've got kids, and kids will take care of it. Well, a lot of times the kids have their own focus, right? I mean, Gen X is experiencing this now. But the next generations are also feeling a bit the squeeze, right? In some cases, they got to shore up their own focus and their own finances and take care of their own kids. Does that mean they've got time to also take care of mom and dad? I myself have been a caregiver before. It is a challenge. It's a very challenged thing just for a little while. But I'll tell you what, it is a 24-hour day focus. It is not something to be entered into lightly. And it's something to think about, right? Who is going to be that person that's going to help you, especially, and in this case, I'm kind of assuming that you've got some assets behind you too, because think about it. I mean, if you're just throwing yourself on the goodwill of your family, that's a tough thing. But more than likely, it's you've done the things you need to do. You've got assets, right? But the question is, where are you going to end up? If you end up in a retirement center, you definitely want to make sure you've got somebody coming in and checking on you. You don't want to end up in one of those situations where they're treating you poorly in the center and there's nobody that has any kind of oversight or visibility to that. So again, these are all things to consider as you're considering who is going to take care of you and trust. So we will talk more about this, and I'll talk more about like what I've done, what I've seen others do. And I think it's definitely something we should all be talking about a little bit in terms of like, who do you trust? So thanks so much for today, and I'll see you on the next one.